So it's official. The unthinkable has finally happened. The socialist menace has finally conquered the glorious nation of Canada and brought it into the trueness of socialism. And I'd love to say welcome to my new socialist brothers and sisters in Canada. Welcome to this. Yeah. Look, every you've seen this probably a lot, mostly by a lot of right-wing figures, um, that a socialist coup has happened in Canada. And essentially what they are referring to is the NDP leader and Trudeau's and Justin the NDP leader Jagmeet Singh, I think that's how you say it, and of course Trudeau, leader of the Liberals, have basically gotten together and basically said Trudeau has gone, look, my essentially treasury bill, the money that gets all of Canada running, is not potentially going to be passed. The Conservatives aren't going to support it. I'm having a lot of pushback against my own party. I need your support. And essentially, this is what has happened. And so, Singh has gone, okay, we will support your government for the next couple of rounds of funding, shall we say. We'll get sure and pass your bills, except we want something in return. And it's not just one thing. These are several things. I think there's stuff that's going to empower unions. There's stuff that's going to get like universal dental health care. There's talks about, again, increasing workers' rights. There's a ton of stuff that the NDP are really pushing for the Liberals to put through. They want, okay, we're going to support you on this, we want you to support these things. And remember, when you have a look at what people think of these policies, overwhelmingly, they are very, very, very popular over there in Canada. It's what a lot of people want, including things like making housing more affordable. Who could really disagree with wanting to making housing more affordable? I really don't see what the problem of having that is. But of course, the Conservatives over there have absolutely freaked out over this and are saying that it is a socialist coup, that socialists have taken over Canada. But they don't really seem to understand how their own parliament works, because remember, the Canadian parliament is very, very similar to how our parliament runs. So before we go diving into what this means for the UK, again, please do remember to that like, share, and subscribe button. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a one-off donation link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can, well, buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much to all those people who do support the channel that way. So this, pardon me, this agreement that we have seen in Canada is a massive win for especially the Social Democrats. Massive win. They are getting so much, but there are compromises. And I have seen people like Lance from the Serfs and a couple of other Canadian progressives say, well, we like a lot of what they're doing. We don't fully agree. There's something, I think Lance mentions, like he doesn't like the means testing for the dental care, which, okay, I agree. But and I do agree with actually, but even though he doesn't like it, if that's what takes it to get it to pass, then good, because I'll tell you now, that's what happened with Momentum. And this is sort of my warning to like the NDP people, because you are in now such an incredible position. And if your deal works, by the way, in the UK, we need it to work over there as well, because over here we can go, Labour, you need to join with the Progressives and people like the Lib Dems, the Greens, to create a progressive alliance. So not only can we basically 100% defeat the Conservatives, but we could make some real change in this country. So make no mistake, what is being done over there with your again, the confidence and supply agreement to prop up Trudeau is being heavily watched by people, again, in the Labour Party and even in the Lib Dem Party over here in the UK. Because we had not a really similar situation, but when Jeremy Corbyn got in, and especially Momentum, they basically took it upon themselves to say, we're in charge now, it's our way or the highway. And again, that's not how politics works. And I've always said it like this: you get more done when you've got 1 foot in the door than 2 feet outside. I'd rather get, 50% done than nothing. And that's what you have to be careful of. Do fight for, again, what you believe in. But if you can get, say, like 50% of what you want passed, that's still a win. And if you have to make compromises to get certain bills passed or initiatives that you want, then be prepared to make those compromises. Because Momentum, again, the group backing Corbyn, and even Corbyn himself, refused to make compromises to essentially the more moderates in his party. Look where that got him. Now, ultimately, yeah, I was very much for what a lot of Corbyn wanted, and again, I wanted him to be prime minister, but everything what he did, and again, him not playing the PR game, basically turned him into the most hated Labour leader in the history of the UK, which is a very, very sad moment. But my message to any NDP people who are somewhat disappointed in this is, don't be disappointed. Keep supporting your party. Keep pushing for those ideals, because, as I said before, just a moment ago, we need your deal over there to work. Because if it works, and let's say, it looks like Trudeau's going to go into the next election, again, probably with more like NDP support, or maybe looking to form a coalition government, then over here, we can use this as a prime example to say, hey guys, we need to unite, and that these progressive ideals of what we've said for years that we know works and what people want to vote for in this country, we can finally put forward a really good alternative to what the Conservatives are offering. And bear in mind, the Conservatives are really not offering much at all. As I've said before, they're going to start beating the Brexit drum and hope that people start dancing to their beat again, probably in this coming week. But needless to say, bravo over there to be able to do this and get this done. I think it's a massive step for Canada. And potentially over here, we are going to definitely keep close eyes on how that alliance goes, because, again, hopefully that will have a big impact on our own politics here. And if that does, then we can get some good progress going on here for all the progressive stuff that we really need to do to help rebuild this after the very, very much disastrous Tory governments that we've had. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Please do remember to hit that like and share button. And of course, down below, there are links to my Patreon page and a one-off donation link called Buy Me Coffee, where you can buy me coffee. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time.